What's to the pack? It is Pack here,
AKA your mama's best friend, your daddy's worst nightmare.
We have NBA 2K23 news. It is about that time of the year that we're officially talking about the new game. Okay, so what I'm doing in today's video is someone posted the date of NBA 2K23 that is dropping, and he usually is pretty right about his leaks. But I disagree with him, so I'm going to be debating about which date I think NBA 2K23 is dropping and then what date most people think it's dropping. Before this video starts, if you like NBA 2K23 content, news, leaks, and all that kind of stuff, I'm the #1 channel that talks about it. So if you want to join up, please subscribe and leave a like in the video. It helps the channel grow. Let's get the video started. So I want to start all of this by the tweet that I saw. So NBA 2K23 leaks and intel says NBA 2K23 is dropping on September 16th. Now, I understand why he said this date, but I disagree with this date. But I will say that 2K Intel has been very good for the past couple years. I'm getting the information right. And if he says it's September 16th, I think it's a pretty good guesstimate to say, yeah, he's probably right. But I'm going to explain to you why I think he's not right, and I actually think I have a pretty valid reason. So we'll start off with the past. When has NBA 2K games have been dropping in the past couple years? So from NBA 2K19 and back, they always dropped on a Tuesday. But for the past 4 years, NBA 2K games have been dropping on a Friday. So because of that, I am giving 2K the benefit of the doubt and assuming that this new game is also going to drop on a Friday. So using that knowledge, let's look at what it's been for the past couple years. In NBA 2K20, September 6th, it was a Friday. In NBA 2K21, it was September 4th, which was a Friday. And then NBA 2K22 on September 10th, which is my birthday, on a Friday. So those are the past 3 years that we've been getting 2K content and brand new games. And you're seeing a trend. It is around September 4th, September 10th. So why is it that 2K Intel believes it's going to be September 16th, a week later than most games have been dropping? I mean, that's a pretty big difference in time. In my opinion, if we're following this kind of path where it's in early September on a Friday, my math says that it's going to be on September 9th on Friday. That is what my sources, me, is saying. He believes it's going to be the week after. Now, why? I couldn't tell you. He might have a source that is telling him this, or he could also be just predicting and he thought a little later. I'm going to say, off of what I know, I've been pretty right for the past couple years about this. September 9th, Friday, 2K23 is going to drop. That is 3 months away, actually less than 3 months away. So we're really close. We're really damn close to a brand new game. I can't believe we're already getting to this point where we're talking about NBA 2K23 news, but this is usually about the time where we start talking about it. I will say, this is one of the 2Ks I have been least excited about. Like 2K20, we were tired of NBA 2K19, how kind of dry it was. 2K21 was the first next generation game, and 2K22 was supposed to be the savior of a bad next generation game, and they failed. So to be an NBA 2K23, I just don't have that same hype as I have been for the past couple years, but who knows? I think what would excite me the most is that current gen and next gen were the same game. That means that the communities would be together. That'd be hype for me, but just knowing 2K, it's not going to happen. So yes, there's some 2K news dropping, and yes, I'm talking about it, but am I hype about it? This year, not so much. Now, I do want to say that my official prediction, September 9th, Friday, it is going to come out in the next 3 months. I'm really hoping this game gives us something different and new and adjust all the big problems we have. I might make a video about the big problems we have and what needs to be changed later. But one last little discussion for today. Badge Plug tweeted about something that I thought was pretty interesting, so I might as well talk about it. So he says, for NBA 2K23, do you want superstar builds, which is less diversity than causes every build to be the exact same or do the same thing? Or do you want more role player like builds with 1 or 2 categories like for the past couple years in current gen? So basically pie charts or next gen, which one do you want? I think the bigger problem for me again is that current gen and next gen have completely different build systems. I think that's just, oh my god, it just creates so many problems, bro. Like, just it's inconsistent. The community split, it's so annoying. I was complaining about this last year, 2K didn't fix it, and hopefully I don't have to complain about it again this year. But I personally believe, in terms of what kind of builds I want, I personally think that the pie charts did a better job of creating roles. Players were good at what they did. And in basketball, if you ever play it, you realize that there's very few people that are great at everything. There's players that are good at everything. I consider myself, when I play in real life, I think I'm solid at everything. I don't have like a game. I shoot threes, middies, I play make, I play defense. I think everything is solid, but I'm not great at anything, which is how it should be. Unless you're LeBron James, you shouldn't be great at everything, right? And then there's other people. I have a friend that literally only gets rebounds and plays under the basket and cannot even shoot middies or threes or play make or anything. He literally just gets under the basket and posts up and shoots. So to me, that's way more indicative of real life and how people play. Players have games and they follow their game, right? And then you game plan around people and make sure they can't get the stuff that they want to get, which is how basketball is played. So I'd much rather do that than just demigods all over the place every year. I just don't think it's fun. I hate playing threes or fives and the center is doing step back threes and I'm just like, bro, everyone shoots. Like I can't enjoy the game. And yes, basketball has been moving more towards a shooting game where everybody can kind of, positionless basketball. That's like the dream, right? But let's be real. There's Russell Westbrooks in the world where they're just really good at one thing. There's DeMar DeRozans who are really good at one thing, which is the mid-range game. It's way more realistic in basketball where there's players that are just okay at stuff and really good at other things than players that are great at everything. I think it just ruins the experience online. That's just how I feel. I think Park needs to have diversity in builds. I just feel that way. I'll be real with you. I'll make sure I'll find a build that can basically do everything anyways. That's just how it's always been. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I think I'm okay with the game. I think there's way bigger problems to me in 2K than the build system, if I'm being completely honest with you. But again, that's just something that I'm okay with. I think the pie chart method is better. Now, I want to know all your opinions in the comments below. Do you think September 9th is the actual date, or do you think it's September 16th? I want to know your reason as to why you believe so. Which date would you prefer? Obviously, I'm way more down for a September 16th date. If that means they get one more week to work on the game and make it better, I'm 100% down, bro, because this game is every year questionable. That's for sure. I know we still have at least 1 or 2 more seasons left in 2K. So we got some more stuff to talk about before the new game comes out. Now, when it comes to actual news we're going to get, I was thinking I was going to drop another video later of like the schedule timing of when we're going to get the release date, cover, screenshots, just like how we always do every year. I'll try to make a schedule for you guys to basically predict what we're going to get and when. But that's it for this video. Do you like this kind of content? Do you agree with the dates? Leave it in the comments below. If you like this channel, please give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.